The red fox, one of the most dangerous invasive species, was introduced to Australia in the 19th century for entertainment, but it quickly became a terrible threat. Why is that? Let's join Hog Farm in exploring the causes and control measures Australian farmers are using to protect their farms from the invasion of this fox. However, the red fox is an extremely skilled predator, leaving native species with no chance of defense. Foxes often attack small animals such as chickens, rabbits, mice, and even other birds. Their predatory behavior causes significant population declines in some animal species, threatening the nation's biodiversity. Over the decades, I've witnessed firsthand the immeasurable harm that red foxes have caused to native animals, such as quolls, small marsupials, and birds. They are not only compete for food, but they also hunt and ruthlessly kill these animals, pushing many species to the brink of extinction. Additionally, red foxes cause significant damage to livestock farming, especially to sheep and poultry. You're probably wondering, what are the most common methods used to control red fox populations in Australia? Controlling the red fox population is a challenge that many farmers in Australia face daily. Traditional methods such as shooting and using hunting dogs have been applied for a long time, but they are costly and only provide temporary effectiveness. Nowadays, farmers increasingly prefer using leg hold traps due to their effectiveness and cost efficiency. Leg hold traps work by holding the fox's leg tightly without causing severe injury to its body. It's important to check traps at least once a day to ensure captured foxes do not suffer prolonged pain, and to release any non-target animals that may have been accidentally trapped. Place traps away from family and pet living areas to avoid unwanted accidents. The Australian government has introduced several programs to assist farmers in controlling red foxes. Financial support for building fences, and organising coordinated hunting campaigns. Effective control of red foxes requires cooperation between farmers, conservationists, researchers, and the government. Additionally, creating policies that encourage farmers and local communities to actively participate in control programs is essential. This is an ideal choice for farmers because they're easy to use, low cost, and can be deployed in various terrains. Additionally, leg-hold traps help minimize the risk of foxes attacking native animals, livestock, and especially endangered bird species. This makes leg-hold traps a solution that's not only cost-effective, but also contributes to ecosystem protection. Setting up leg-hold traps requires careful planning and details to ensure capturing foxes without harming other animals. Identifying trapping areas where foxes frequently visit, such as near livestock pens, and ensure traps are well camouflaged with leaves or dry grass to avoid detection. Red foxes are intelligent animals. They can avoid common traps after seeing others being caught. This makes the use of traps less effective over time. Moreover, red foxes have a high reproduction rate, with each litter producing 3 to 10 pups. This leads to rapid increases in their population, even when control measures are continuously applied. So, how can we control the explosion of the red fox population? In this video, I'll share with you the most effective red fox control methods that Australian farmers are using, from traditional techniques to modern technologies. Let's explore together and find the optimal solution to protect Australia's precious ecosystem. Comment number 1 if you are ready to go to the end of the video with me. Do you agree with the Australian farmers' method of controlling invasive foxes by trapping them? If you disagree, please comment 0 and share why you do not support this method. Remember, there's much more to explore, so stay tuned for the next episodes on dealing with invasive foxes. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to not miss other exciting videos. Foxes are extremely cunning, and without effective control measures, they'll quickly multiply and cause even more damage to farms. Therefore, hunting continues to play an important role in reducing the red fox population in Australia. Have you ever wondered, are fox control measures in Australia really effective? The red fox, a dangerous invasive species, has caused great harm to Australian agriculture and natural ecosystems for many years. If you're looking for solutions to protect your farm and ecosystem, don't hesitate to apply the experiences and methods that Australian farmers have been using. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you have a more effective method, feel free to share it in the comments below. See you again, my friend. Many native Australian species have become endangered or extinct partly due to the presence of foxes. This imbalance affects not only animals but also vegetation. As native herbivore populations decline, plants are no longer naturally controlled, leading to soil degradation and altering the entire ecosystem. The red fox's presence not only destroys natural habitats, but also severely impacts Australia's agriculture. According to recent studies, red foxes cause millions of dollars in damage to farmers each year. The number of livestock killed or lost each year is enormous, significantly reducing Australia's agricultural output. Small farms with fewer resources to protect their livestock could even go bankrupt after just one season of fox invasions. To stop this invasive species, local governments and conservation agencies spend millions of dollars each year trying to reduce the fox's impact. One of the most effective methods for controlling red foxes is spring trapping. Spring traps are highly rated for their effectiveness and ability to catch foxes without continuous supervision. Once placed in the right spot, the trap can work day and night, easing the workload for busy farmers. For the trap to work most effectively, it's important to place it in strategic locations. The frequent routes of foxes, especially near food sources, are ideal spots. After many years of applying hunting combined with spring traps and other measures, the number of reports has decreased by an average of 20 to 30% in the areas of New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland. With the positive results achieved over the years, the fox control measures have proven to be effective. The most important thing is not to rely on just one method, but to combine multiple approaches to achieve optimal results. Fox hunting with guns is also an important measure, especially in vast and hard-to-control areas like New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland. This method has been used for centuries and remains popular due to its flexibility and ability to control fox populations quickly. During fox hunting, hunting dogs play an indispensable role. With their keen sense of smell and hunting instincts, dogs can easily track foxes when they attempt to hide in hard-to-reach places like caves or dense bushes.
Coyotes have settled in various environments, from urban areas to remote wilderness, posing challenges for agricultural activities and wildlife management. Wolf trapping is a strategic method targeting coyotes residing in grasslands and wild forests. Besides population control, coyote trapping has economic significance, particularly in the coyote meat industry in Canada. Coyote meat, priced between $5 to $10 per pound, not only provides sustainable income for trappers, but also contributes to the local economy. Selling coyote meat in the market generates significant revenue, highlighting the multifaceted benefits of trapping beyond wildlife management. Traps are strategically placed in areas where coyotes frequently visit, such as pathways, trails, and feeding areas. Enticing baits, such as meat or bones, are strategically hidden on the ground or in nearby bushes to lure coyotes into the traps. However, coyotes play an important role in the natural balance of the ecosystem by controlling herbivore. populations and maintaining ecological harmony. Removing coyotes through trapping can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to unforeseen consequences for the environment and other wildlife species. Conservation efforts must carefully consider the broader impacts of trapping and strive to find a balance between population management and ecosystem conservation. The cost of each trap can be up to $50, but their reusable nature allows for multiple uses over time, making them a practical investment for those involved in coyote management. In Canada, wolf trapping has proven effective, with approximately 1,000 coyotes trapped each year, helping control their population and minimizing conflicts with humans and livestock. Elephants are known to cause significant crop damage, with financial impacts estimated at up to $2 million annually. Crops such as corn, wheat, and many fruits are especially vulnerable to damage caused by elephants. This weakens the local economy and threatens the livelihoods of farmers who rely on their crops for survival and income. Therefore, it is crucial to develop strategies that not only minimize damage caused by elephants, but also ensure their welfare. Promoting sustainable coexistence between humans and elephants is key to managing this delicate issue. If you have any ideas for more effective and humane methods to protect these magnificent creatures, please share them in the comments below. The relationship between elephants, hunters, and farmers is complex and often controversial. As the largest land mammal on Earth, elephants are revered for their intelligence and social structure. However, they can also pose significant challenges, especially in areas where there is frequent interaction between humans and wildlife. As elephant populations grow, they often invade agricultural land, leading to severe conflict. Farmers and hunters have developed various strategies to manage these interactions, often involving the use of firearms. Join us on a journey to explore how hunters and farmers deal with the challenges posed by millions of elephants. Hunting has emerged as a controversial tool, but sometimes necessary to manage elephant populations and reduce human-wildlife conflict. It allows a timely response to immediate threats caused by elephants invading urban areas, agricultural land, or roads. Furthermore, it serves as a deterrent, minimizing the risk of property damage and conflict between humans and elephants while maintaining ecological balance. A quick response is made possible by firearms, helping to resolve dangerous situations before they escalate, protecting both human lives and property. However, using firearms to control elephant populations is not without its drawbacks.
Okay, come back.
Ethical concerns are significant, as elephants are highly intelligent and social animals.
On the ear.
Hunting them often causes criticism and outrage from animal rights organizations and the public. Moreover, in agricultural or densely populated areas, using firearms carries the risk of unintended damage, potentially endangering other wildlife, livestock, or even human lives. Relying on firearms may also escalate conflict between humans and elephants. Being intelligent creatures, elephants can become more aggressive when faced with such threats, leading to a cycle of violence that complicates long-term management. While firearms may provide a quick solution to immediate dangers, they often fail to address the root causes of the conflict between humans and elephants. Balancing the need for safety with humane treatment of elephants in population management is undoubtedly a challenge. However, this balance can be achieved through a combination of strategies that prioritize both human welfare and animal welfare. Ultimately, finding a solution requires understanding the needs of both humans and elephants, and implementing strategies that promote humane solutions while protecting public safety and maintaining livelihoods. Hunting wild boar has long captivated the imagination of explorers and outdoor enthusiasts. The thrill of tracking a creature that can weigh up to 661 pounds and run at speeds of 25 miles per hour is unmatched. For many hunters, this activity is a blend of sport and conservation, as controlling the wild boar population is essential for maintaining ecological balance and protecting farmland. While hunting wild boar provides excitement and adrenaline for hunters, it also carries many challenges that cannot be overlooked. The unpredictable and aggressive nature of this animal can lead to dangerous encounters, such as the tragic incident in 2023 in Alabama when a hunter was attacked by a wild boar. Such incidents serve as a stark reminder of the ferocity of these creatures and the importance of vigilance and preparedness in the field. Texas, where hunting is a long-standing pastime, is facing the increasingly severe problem of wild boar destruction. Wild boars have caused significant damage to agriculture, particularly in rural areas. They frequently invade fields, grazing and destroying crops, causing many farmers to face reduced productivity and crop quality. The damage caused by wild boars not only affects crop yields, but also negatively impacts the local economy. Corn, wheat, and potato fields are common targets for them, lowering harvest value and forcing many farmers to invest extra costs to repair the damage. In addition to crop damage, wild boars also have a negative impact on the natural ecosystem, disrupting the balance of other wildlife species. The Texas government has had to implement various control measures to address this situation. During the hunting season, hunters use advanced technology to aid in their efforts. One of the most important tools is thermal binoculars, which detect the body temperature of wild boars, helping hunters easily identify targets in the dark. This technology is crucial for night hunting, as wild boars are most active from November to January. The issue of wild boar hunting in Texas is not without controversy. While many farmers and ranchers strongly support this activity, they believe it is an effective measure to control the wild boar population and reduce damage to crops and infrastructure. However, some environmentalists are concerned that hunting could lead to unforeseen negative impacts on Texas's natural ecosystem. They warn that without proper control measures, hunting could diminish biodiversity and affect other species in the area. The first major wild boar hunt in Texas, called the Texas Wild Boar Challenge, attracted over 15,000 hunters, marking an important event in the state's efforts to control the wild boar population. The event is not just a recreational activity, but a serious strategy to address the rapid increase in wild boars, which are causing significant damage to the environment and agriculture. Hunters participating in this event have played a key role in reducing the wild boar population, while raising community awareness about the need to control them. The hunt is widely organized, with both professional hunters and enthusiasts taking part. This event also helps promote hunting tourism in Texas, attracting hunters from all over the world. Although it has recreational goals, the issue of wild boar control is an increasingly significant challenge for the state government and the community. Hey, fellow explorers! Today we will dive into the exciting world of wild boar and coyote hunting. Get ready for an exhilarating journey as we explore how hunters and farmers tackle the challenges of dealing with these powerful and fierce creatures. Hello, Texas is facing a serious challenge as wild boars devastate agricultural industries, causing an estimated $50 million in damage to the sugar beet and corn sectors. Today, we will dive into the decisive measures Texas is taking to tackle this ongoing crisis. The government has also introduced aerial hunting of wild boars, a method proven to be highly effective in rapidly reducing their numbers. Aircraft are particularly useful because they can access difficult terrain that hunters cannot reach on foot. Hunters are allowed to spend 20 to 30 hours flying the aircraft each hunting season to help control the wild boar population. Hunters who wish to participate in high-tech hunting activities must comply with strict requirements. One of the first conditions is that they must be at least 18 years old, ensuring they are mature enough to participate in dangerous hunts. Additionally, hunters must have a valid hunting license, proving they have completed the necessary training and understand the regulations. These high-tech hunts require hunters to work in harsh conditions and handle sophisticated equipment. They must also be well versed in wildlife protection regulations and engage in hunting activities responsibly. Protective gear is essential to minimize potential injuries. This includes sturdy boots, camouflage clothing, and, importantly, eye protection. Many hunters also opt for armor, designed to protect against sudden, aggressive attacks from wild boars. In the north, where wild boar hunting is becoming increasingly popular, experienced hunters often share their knowledge through workshops, forums, and social media. Many hunters find camaraderie in these activities, often forming bonds with other enthusiasts as they navigate the challenges of the hunt together. Hunters must prepare for the unpredictable nature of winter weather, which can change rapidly. Ice and snow can create hazardous conditions, making proper equipment essential, such as insulated clothing, snow boots, or snowmobiles for transporting gear. In snowy conditions, tracking becomes more challenging as footprints can quickly fill or be obscured by fresh snow. Additionally, freezing weather can affect equipment and the physical endurance of hunters, leading to potential safety risks if not managed properly. By understanding the complexities of wild boar behavior, preparing thoroughly, and fostering a strong hunting community, hunters and farmers can embark on thrilling adventures and overcome daunting challenges in pursuit of these magnificent creatures. Despite this, the Texas government continues to hold hunting programs to minimize damage caused by wild boars, but the problem remains unresolved. These debates reflect the difficulty in finding a balanced solution between the need to protect agriculture and conserve the natural environment. The presence of wild cattle in Australia has become an urgent concern, especially during the dry season when these animals wander in search of food. They move onto major roads, causing severe traffic disruptions. In Western Australia, a herd of about 300 wild cattle caused severe traffic congestion, forcing hundreds of vehicles to halt for hours and resulting in significant economic damage from vehicle collisions. Such incidents highlight the risks posed by wild cattle, which can behave unpredictably and even attack vehicles and individuals. Hello everyone! Australia is currently struggling with significant challenges due to the increasing population of wild cattle. The consequences of this population increase affect not only agriculture, but also infrastructure and community safety. Today, we will explore the challenges that farmers and hunters in Australia face as they deal with the wild cattle population. Each hunting license specifies the number of animals that can be hunted in a given season, which is crucial for maintaining sustainable wildlife populations. Hunting wild cattle is not an easy task and requires hunters to have thorough preparation and experience. In November 2022, a group of hunters faced fines exceeding $50,000 for illegally using machine guns to hunt wild bulls, resulting in their weapons and equipment being confiscated. With the increasing danger posed by wild cattle, hunting has emerged as a primary method for population control.
I did it.
Hunters must have a government-issued license, pass proficiency tests for bow and gun use, and demonstrate the ability to navigate challenging terrains. The hunting of wild bulls raises important questions about safety and ecological balance. About 40% of Australians oppose wild bull hunting, citing concerns about biodiversity and the survival of the species. In contrast, 60% of Australians, particularly farmers, support hunting, viewing it as a necessary measure to manage the wild cattle population, reduce infrastructure damage, and decrease the risk of human attacks. Do you think hunting is the best approach, or are there more effective alternatives to consider? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Typically, hunters move on horseback and must stay low to avoid detection by bulls. Hunting wild bulls comes with various challenges, not only physical dangers, but also legal risks. Abuse of weapons during hunting has led the government to tighten oversight and impose strict penalties. In 2022, a notable success from bow hunting programs resulted in approximately 15,000 wild cattle being culled. However, bow hunting must also adhere to strict regulations. Hunting in reserves is prohibited, and valid permits are required. To hunt with a bow, individuals must possess a hunting license that includes requirements for age, experience, and health checks. Only those 18 years or older with at least 2 years of hunting experience can apply for these licenses. In 2021, about 1,200 hunting permits were issued, of which only about 60% were designated for wild cattle hunting.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button and subscribe so I can bring you new and better videos every single day. Thank you so much.